Hey, kia ora everyone, it's Chris and Sam here from Bayleys. Quick roundup of what's been happening in the NZ property market. Now, Sam, we've got like such a cool listing today.
Yeah, a beautiful home. We're in Ponsonby, Auckland at 13 Maunganui Ave. A villa of scale, sun and sophistication, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 519 square metres. The entertainer's dream with outdoor fireplace and heated pool. And a really nice area with these windows. And this one's first time on the market in more than 2 decades, so pretty exciting. If you're interested, you can get in touch with Chris Batchelor from Bayleys Takapuna.
Yeah, cool. And Sam, what's your favourite feature today?
Probably the pool. Like, looks pretty nice. Weather's getting a bit warmer. Some lounges out there.
Yeah, it's all decked out, eh?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Summertime's coming.
These massive doors are cool as well. It all opens up so you can just feel like you're outdoors but inside.
Yeah, I love it.
Super cute. So in today's video, basically chatting about how the market's in neutral at the moment. And Sam, we've got quite a cool little sentiment survey that we do across our network. So do you want to talk about the latest results a bit?
Yeah, so this is a survey that we run quarterly with our network of 1,200 brokers. And some of the housing market insights from the latest results were that most of our brokers are picking a clear neutral market. And 45% of the brokers actually feel like the market's getting stronger. So that's pointing to positive signs of improvement.
And so Sam, alongside the sort of sentiment, we also capture a bit about the challenges in terms of transacting. What are the brokers picking at the moment?
Yeah, so we've been seeing pretty similar themes over the past few quarters of results. One of the key challenges is high supply of homes for sale. That's reducing the urgency for buyers to transact. And the other one on the vendor side is that they're having higher price expectations compared to what the market is offering.
Yeah, so kind of like those classic challenges, for the most part this year. But good to see that a lot more of our brokers are picking the market as neutral at the moment, which is pretty cool. Also this week, so we had the government announce some changes to the earthquake-prone building system. Now, the stuff is reasonably complex. Like, I did civil engineering at uni and I was struggling to read what was going on. But basically, if you have certain types of buildings in New Zealand, they assess the seismic strength, and if it comes in low, they'll be deemed like earthquake prone, which then requires strengthening or demolition over a certain time period. And so that's been causing drama in the market because of a concern that maybe it's a bit too aggressive. And so the government's basically come out and they've made a whole bunch of changes that will be coming through over coming months. And the core sort of changes in there are around reducing the numbers of earthquake prone buildings that actually require strengthening. And that includes changing the definitions for how earthquake-prone buildings are defined, ignoring them in certain low seismic zones, including Auckland and Northland, which is kind of cool, and the Chatham Islands, just in case you've got property there. And basically the result is about 55% of earthquake-prone buildings will be removed from the system, so you won't have to worry about them. And because it's quite technical, we'll do maybe a video with a subject matter expert in the coming weeks, just to give you a little bit more if you're actually interested in the details there. So yeah, cool. That's pretty much it. Next up, we've got sales snapshot for the week. So there's a couple of recent auction sales. Sam, what's our theme this week?
Perfect. It's built for barbecue season.
Yeah, this home feels like it's built for barbecue season.
Yeah, so very on theme.
Yeah, cool. And first up, you got one in Mount Eden?
Yeah, it's 36 Woodside Road, luxurious family haven, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms on about 1,000 square metres. Set on one of Mount Eden's most coveted tree-lined streets, renovated villa with sparkling pool and spa, marketed by Lisa Pringle and Ronald Lim from Bayleys Mount Eden. And this one sold under the hammer at auction for $4.625 million. Yeah,
it's cool. And then for me, I'm down at Mount Maunganui, so 189A Valley Road in Mount Maunganui. Life well designed, 4 beds, 3 baths on 284 square metres. Located 1 street back from the beach, it's got a chef's kitchen, living area that spills out onto the deck. This was marketed by Rebecca Wright from Bayleys Mount Maunganui, sold under the hammer at auction for $2.29 million. So 2 really cool properties just in time for that summer barbecue season. Yeah, cool. Next up, a little bit of offshore news. So our global partner Knight Frank released their latest residence report. And what this is looking at is basically the rise of branded residences around the world. And if you're wondering, what does that even mean? Basically, it's where you take typically like an apartment building and they wrap a brand around it, most commonly like a high-end hotel brand, but also increasingly things like luxury fashion, watch brands, car brands, and that type of stuff. And what they've observed is that historically these have been mainly in the United States where you've seen it. So you might see like a Ritz-Carlton branded apartment building maybe in Miami. And what they've seen is a big shift in pipeline into United Arab Emirates. So obviously chasing that ultra high net wealth money, given that UAE has become like a real destination for high net wealth people. And yeah, just overall a growth in branded residences as developers of luxury residences try to like differentiate their product. So yeah, quite cool. So we'll link that in the description. Then finally, we've got property of the week, right? So Sam, you're in Dunedin this week.
I am, and I've got 8 Mission Cove in Company Bay, an architectural statement on the harbour, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 992 square metres. Timeless architectural statement by Mason Wells. Rare front row position on the Mission Cove enclave. Stunning views over the harbour. So if you're interested in this property, you can contact Alice Munro or Abby Cochran from Bayleys Dunedin.
Yeah, cool. And then for me, I've got this property. So this is 13 Maunganui Ave in Ponsonby. Villa of scale, sun and sophistication, 4 beds, 2 baths on 519 square metres. Overall, beautiful. You know, what can we say, Sam?
I love it. It's very bright, white, really nice like sun that comes through here.
Yeah, and a legit like less than 10 minutes drive to the CBD. So this is
ideal.
first time on the market in more than 2 decades. So if you want to learn more about this one, contact Chris Batchelor from Bayleys Takapuna. Well, that's it. We'll wrap it up here. So big shout out to Chris, the vendor, for hosting us today. Cheers, Sam.
Thanks, Chris.
Sweet. And we'll see you guys next time. See ya.